lovies, happy new year. I am so excited to hear what you guys are up to in 2017, what your intentions are. Um, I am about to head to the gym, but I really wanted to pop in here quickly to just share something that I really got out of the meditation um, this morning, and it really just inspired me to come in and connect with all of you and share some thoughts for the year and a little bit about a story that I had in a past year. So, really, what I'd love for you guys to get out of this conversation is about how we have and live in an abundant universe. And for most of my life, I've had this mentality around there being enough, like me being enough, and there being enough of, time and money and love and friendship, and really just always feeling kind of this scarcity. And when I started my business, I really had this mindset of being like, oh my goodness, like, I need all these things. I need to spend money on certain things, but I don't have any money. And what if money doesn't come in? And, how will I know that this will really work to get my ideal client? And I was almost paralyzed by thoughts and by fears of, if I spend this, will it come back to me, swiftly or abundantly, or will I really see a return on this investment? And earlier this year, or it wasn't this year because it's 2017, but early in my career when I started coaching for myself, I really admire a friend who had been in business at the time, I think about 4 years, and she was traveling the world and really like doing all these amazing launches, and I was really seeing her business take off. And I'm sitting there going, what are you doing? It's like, what are you doing? What's different? I had just started my business at the time that she and I had this conversation, and I really spoke about, what she would have done differently when she was just starting out to really excel her rate of attracting those ideal clients and really having that amazing brand and really being able to live the lifestyle that she dreamed when she went out to start her own business. And what she said to me were a few things. And the biggest thing that she said was, you don't have to suffer to succeed, and to really change your mindset around investing in yourself and investing in your business. And that's like probably one of the biggest things that's made a difference for me in my career as a coach, is because from the beginning I started investing in both myself and in my business. And when you ask what does that mean, it's like, okay, I knew that I needed to grow my email list, so I invested in Facebook ads. It's not necessarily something everybody needs to do off the bat, but my background is in marketing, and then I spent a bit of time when I first started working in media planning and buying. And then when I was at Intel, I was head of social media for North America, for the US specifically. And so I was just very comfortable and familiar with doing ads and things like that. So I was like, all right, I'm going to invest in Facebook ads and grow my list. I'm going to invest in lead pages or some sort of system where I can really capture those leads. And then I'm going to invest in myself. I hired a business coach that honestly I had no idea how I was going to pay for every single payment. I'm like, but it always came through. I'm like, I have no idea how I'm going to make this payment, but she's amazing, and she was really taking me to the next level. So I invested in that. And I also started hiring a team. I invested in a VA. I literally was just like, all right, I'm not going to suffer to succeed. And that doesn't mean that like I still wasn't hustling when I needed to, and I still wasn't, which was often, and I still wasn't, doing things like myself. Like I wrote all my emails. I still do. I literally did everything I needed to do that felt right to me for my business, but I wasn't so stressed out about it. Sometimes when you're trying to get that first client or that second client or your next client so badly, you end up stressing out about it and you don't get it, and then you're like, none of this is working. And a lot of times what you need to do is kind of take a step back and really, instead of investing time and stress and energy and trying to figure it out, really just take the time to meditate, to, if you like to go to the gym, go to the gym, if you like to run, run, if you like to do yoga. Just really invest time and energy in yourself, because when you are your freshest and most calm self, you're really able to then come up with what to do next. And really, I truly believe that deep within you, you know what actions to take for yourself and for your business, and that you should really trust yourself. And trust that when your gut is saying seek advice or seek support, that you do that. And so for me, I really had to sit down and go, okay, what are the things that make the most sense for me to do right now for my business? And really just take that on. And every day, it's not like, one day I'll just know what to do and clients will just come to me. It's almost like a moment by moment, day by day practice of listening into yourself and then taking action, and listening into yourself and then taking action. And so really, like, the biggest gift that my friend gave me was to say, invest in yourself and invest in your business. And so it took something from me. It took something for me to, one, was very high in masculine energy. I worked in corporate for a long time, and then I worked in startups, and then starting your own business, I was very much like hustle, 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 go, 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 do, do, do. And I was like, oh, that personal development stuff, that mindset stuff, that can wait. And literally putting back time and energy into myself made a huge difference. Hiring a coach that really got me and that I really connected with, and I could literally ask for anything, made a huge difference for me. Like, literally, we go, like, anything. Hey, can you give me feedback on this Facebook ad? Like, she'll literally do whatever it is that I need from her at that time. And that's what I've then put back into my business. I'm like, oh yeah, like, I would 100% do that for people. I would absolutely look at my clients' messaging, or, whatever it is they need, listen to a discovery call or sections of it to give them feedback on what worked and what didn't. And it's really just taking the time to listen to yourself and go, what do you need? What are your next steps? And then invest in that. So sometimes your gut may say, hey, you need a break, get a massage, invest in it. Like, whatever feels right to you, that's what I think makes the biggest difference for you and your business. And so that's honestly what I came in to say. It was really just, I was thinking a lot about, like, what is the message that I want to share first in 2017. And I know it was just kind of like, I'm off to the gym, so I was like, on the fly, let me think, what do I want to really say, what's really coming to me? And honestly, what felt right is for me to just share with you guys that you don't, just because you're starting your business, and just because you may not have everything you desire, you may not know who your next client's going to be, you may not know where the money's coming from, developing a mindset where you are embodying the person that you want to be is the fastest way to get there. So if you, at the end of 2017, are like, this is who I want to be, I want to have, a business coach, I want to have a VA, and I want to have, 5,000 people on my email list, I'm making this up a little bit, then start really going, okay, well, how would somebody that had all of those things, who would they be being? How would they be acting? What would they be doing? How would they be spending their time? And start doing that now. For the very beginning, and luckily, I was only in this kind of hamster wheel cycle for a few months, but I was like, oh, I have to do all day, and oh my goodness, I can't, go to the gym at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday. Like, I'm supposed to be working because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And, that's kind of how I operated. And really taking those breaks to speak with other coaches, speak with my coach, speak with friends, go to the gym. Like, those were some of the moments where I had my best ideas. Meditating, literally sitting in a room by myself. Best ideas ever. And then I only used my due time to implement what came to me through my meditations, through, conversations, through time in the shower. So I really encourage you to take the first day of the year of 2017 to just be with yourself and listen in and go, okay, what feels right for me this year? What feels right for me this week? What feels right for me today? What are the things that I should be doing to really make a difference in my business? And really just put that out in the universe. I just want to answer this question real quick. Do I use a daily planner? Yes, I do. So what I do is I have Yes, absolutely, Paula. Best ideas come in the middle of the night. I wonder if it's because, do you calm down and during the day and just are quiet during the day? Because I feel like then they may come earlier. But in terms of how I do my scheduling and my planner, I am old school, new school. I have a Google Calendar where I put everything and I move things around. And then I have a physical calendar. I use a Moleskine Weekly. I think it's their largest size. It's flimsy, so it's not the hardcover. And what I do is I literally just write down on one side. I like it because it doesn't have a lot of pre-filled in things. So I'm trying to think if it is, I know where it is, but hold on 2 seconds. I don't know if it'll show up in the video, and hopefully you can still hear me, but essentially what I do is it looks like this. It's just like a simple flimsy thing. I know this is going to show up backwards, but for example, it comes with just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then a blank page. And what I do is I write 9 to 6. I write down times. On the side, I put like anything that's happening earlier in the morning. On the bottom, I write anything that's happening late in the day. And then on this side, I write, when it's blank up here, I write, these are the things, this isn't future week. I put, these are the things that I want to accomplish this week. And then these are the things that I have to do each day. And I map it out day by day. And then at the bottom, I usually put a celebrate. Like, what do I want to celebrate that happened today? Because I noticed for me in my business, when I first started especially, I didn't celebrate enough. And I only focused on the things that didn't work or that didn't happen. And that just was like not high vibe at all. So I really focused on every day I'm going to celebrate something. And it could be personal, it could be professional, but I just want to celebrate every single day. So I'm not sure if that answers your question, Read Planner, but the way I look at planning is that you should do 100% whatever works best for you. I'm definitely someone that likes to write down everything I'm doing or planning on doing. I like those actions to come from meditation or from me listening in. That being said, there are 5 things I do every day for my business. And those things are, I meditate every day. And I definitely consider that part of my business because in my meditations, I really listen in and I ask the universe or God or whatever it is you believe in, what should I be doing for my business today? So I do that. The other thing I do is I go, okay, I need to grow my tribe and my community. I need to nurture my tribe. I need to nurture my community. I need to really focus on sales and how can I really up-level my my sales abilities, my sales in terms of what products I'm offering, things like that. And then I focus on getting people on the phone for discovery calls. So I go, actions do I need to take to do discovery calls? I just want to read this. Your company sells moleskins also. Awesome. And yeah, look at the weekly one. Yeah, absolutely. It's a new year. Get something new. I love it. And absolutely, if printing things out and, tacking it to the wall works for you, that's amazing. I also have, I forgot to mention, you may see this in other videos, but I also have these giant calendars. I'll flip really quickly, but hopefully you can see them. I can't tell. Oh, there we go. I have giant calendars on the wall that I have 3 of them, and I plan out a quarter at a time. So it's like, what am I doing for the next 3 months? And it has everything from, group program launch, challenges, live streams, when pricing carts open, if I'm going to run any sort of series, all of that I put on my calendar. So yeah, organizing, it's what I've noticed for me is that planning things in advance made like the difference for me in my business. It was like, okay, let me think the month of January. Sorry, I took this off right now. I'm wobbling, so I'm not going to touch it anymore. I'll put it down. But for me, I'm like, okay, what do I need to accomplish in Q1? What are the things that I want to happen for my business? How much money do I want to make? How many clients do I want to bring on? What are there any new things that I want to launch? And really, then I just back into it. And for me, because I firmly believe being visible and creating content is like the way to attract your dream clients towards you, I map out like, okay, well, if I would like to bring on, I'm making this up, but if I want to bring on 2 new clients in the month of February, what are the topics that I want to talk about that I think would really be valuable to my clients? What is the frequency? What are the things I want to do? And I just kind of pick days, put it on my calendar, map it out. I don't go into detail in terms of I will speak about this on this day. A lot of times it's kind of like this. It comes to me like, what message feels right today? If I do plan it in advance, I'm open to it changing, but I really just kind of map everything out so that when I wake up, I go, hey, I know I'm doing a live stream today. I don't need to go, when was the last time I did a live stream? Should I do one soon? It just kind of comes to me. So, sorry, that was a mouthful. I 100% would love to stay here with you ladies, but I know my family's going to the gym. We go to the gym together, and they are going to leave me. So I am going to have to bounce. But I did want to also let you know that this week I am offering bonuses for folks that sign on as a new client. There are limited availability. I think there's 2 spots. Not February. 2 spots for January for signing on with me for coaching. And I can 100% give you more information on that. But essentially, the bonus this month is I have a 3-month coaching package that I am offering a bonus for. And so with the 3-month package, you get 9 coaching sessions, 45 minutes each, and then a 90-minute intensive. And what I'm offering as a bonus for folks that sign on today is an additional 3 coaching sessions. So it will be 12 coaching sessions plus a 90-minute intensive. And really what I do with my coaching clients is it's like, hey, if you are here and you want to be here, let's talk about it. If you're knowing that you need to be visible, great, we'll talk about being visible, but really with the intention of how it will attract your next dream clients towards you. How can you get your next clients on autopilot? How can you really build the structures and systems in place so that you have the business that you really are looking to have? So I focus on typically 3 things with clients. It could be mindset, it could be like the structures and like the systems in place that are really needed to get your business going and running on autopilot. And then the 3rd thing is really content creation and being visible and really pulling your dream clients towards you. So I just wanted to share that quickly. It's $950 a month for 3 months is how I do it right now. That is ending, but not for the next week at the very least, and definitely not this month. I'm keeping that program alive for this month. So I just wanted to let you know. Thank you so much. You're off to the gym too. Awesome. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Definitely connect with me. Anybody who's watching this now or later that has questions or wants to talk, shoot me a DM and I will definitely connect with you. I love you guys so much. Have a good night or good day this morning or night, possibly if you're Paula. It's at least 6 hours ahead. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, lovies.